The Holocaust Museum, meantime, also calling out Governor Walz for his rhetoric after he compared ICE to Nazis and claimed the next Anne Frank would be a little girl in Minnesota. The National News Desk's Angelo Brown joining us live from Washington with more on this growing backlash. And boy, there's a lot of it online. Good morning to you, Angela.
Yeah, Jan, it's coming from all sides. Let's start at the beginning with what Governor Tim Walz actually said. He was speaking to reporters following the fatal shooting of 37-year-old Alex Preddy, of course, that 37-year-old ICU nurse who was killed by ICE enforcement agents. Now, here's the statement. You can see it right here on your screen. We have got children in Minnesota hiding in their houses, afraid to go outside. Many of us grew up reading that story of Anne Frank. Now, Walz then said towards the end of this press conference, this right here, somebody's going to write that children's story about Minnesota. So that statement, as you talked about, Jan, led to a lot of criticism for some members of the Trump administration. Also, probably most notably here, the direct criticism coming from the Holocaust Museum. They responded this way. Look at this. Anne Frank was targeted and murdered solely because she was Jewish. Leaders making false equivalencies to her experience for political purposes is never acceptable. Despite tensions in Minneapolis, exploiting the Holocaust is deeply offensive, especially as anti-Semitism surges. And we have reported right here on the National News Desk how we've been reporting more cases of anti-Semitism across the country and, of course, across the world. The latest data from the FBI hate crime report found that in 2024 alone, anti-Semitic hate crimes reached an all-time high. This is just one reason why we're seeing so much more criticism about this statement. I mentioned at the top of the story criticism coming from the Trump administration. The special envoy saying ignorance like this cheapens the horrors of the Holocaust. Well, apparently the governor has a master's degree that's focused on Holocaust education. I've been checking online, Jan. So far, I haven't seen any apology or even if the governor has even walked back any of these statements.